What's up? Come on, man. We are live. Come on, this is the life insurance show. So let's talk about it. Nobody wants to buy life insurance. Oh, man. Don't want to buy that life insurance. But here's the deal. I'm going to help you not be a GoFundMe account. So, look, I laid out as basic as I can. The best day to buy life insurance is today. I want you to look in the future right now. And I want you to play a game with me, and this is serious. Pretend you passed away, or your wife, or your husband, and now you have to figure out what's going to happen the next 2 weeks of your life. And I want you to think, is it going to be better with life insurance or not? I mean, seriously, let's think about this. So, you passed away, or your family, or your husband or wife did. So you're missing their paycheck. Let's figure this out. Okay? Because right now you're a GoFundMe account. You're one of the 2,209,516 people that thought that they weren't going to die, no matter what age you are. Right? And they're all looking to raise between 10 and 20,000. That's the common number. But GoFundMe is not life insurance. Listen, I try to encourage you as much as I can to buy life insurance, whether it's from me or another broker. I'm an independent insurance broker. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I work for the people. I'm not here to tell you what to get. I'm here to show you what you can get, what's important to you. I don't know what's important to you. I don't know how much money you're going to budget for your family, but I can tell you that nobody has ever called me and said they had too much life insurance, ever. Now think about that. In 13 years, nobody called and said, Shane, Mr. Gary, we have too much life insurance. So what do you think your family's going to do? Life insurance. Something nobody wants to buy, but everybody wants to have. That's my header for this. That's a pretty good header, right? Nobody wants to buy it, but everybody wants to have it. Does anybody not want to have life insurance for their family? I mean, can we be frank and earnest and do that whole thing? I have people that'll be like, hey, I want to get life insurance from you, but you have to talk to this person. I got to talk to this person. The best person to talk to about insurance is an insurance broker. I'm the insurance broker. You want to talk to me? I'm going to turn more. I like more lights. Sometimes people don't like as much light. I like the lights. How's everybody doing? Good day to you. It's the end of February 2019. Austin, Bengay. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for being here, beautiful people. We're talking about insurance. Pierre, thank you. Life insurance. So, do you want to have a nice funeral? Do you not want to have one at all? Do you want your family to be able to take a minute to breathe? Right? So let's face it. Your bills are coming at the end of the month. Your family just lost someone, that they love dearly, but they depended on your financial. They depended on you watching the kids. They depended on you watching the grandkids. They depended on you in some way. Your loss is going to be tough. But here's the question. Right now you're a GoFundMe account. And if you say you're one of those people that have life insurance, let's review your policy. Let's review your policy. You should do a policy review once a year. Okay? But let's talk about this. If you have a mortgage, what is your family going to do? Are they going to pay off the mortgage? Huh? No, they're going to have to move out because they won't even be able to make the mortgage payment. And here's what happens is people just don't move out gracefully. Okay? People just don't move out gracefully because they want to stay in the house. They want to stay in the house. So what they end up doing is they end up getting evicted. And that's just not a pretty thing. Do you want to see your family get evicted? If you wanted to see your kids go to college, they're not going to college because they're not going to be able to afford to go to college. How do you feel about that? These are the things that you should be talking to yourself about. My family is not going to be... David, thank you for sharing this, everyone that shares this. Look, we can get you an affordable life insurance policy for under $100 a month. Shoot, I can do it for... we can get you something, get you started for $25 a month. But if you never get started, you're never going to know. Why do you think it's hard for people to buy life insurance? Do you think it's because their parents didn't have it? Or do you think they think it's only for rich people? I mean, how does that work? I second to move this from. How does it work? Who buys life insurance? I know who buys it. The people that buy life insurance are those that care about their family. And they realize that they're not going to live forever. And you're not going to live forever. You're not going to be on this earth forever. So, and then I did have a couple one time, a gentleman that says, Shane, I have the money in the bank. I was like, let me show you an option. So we took his money, he had $5,000, and we went and got him a life insurance. You can also do a single dump. You can pay it off in 10 years. There's really, I can do whatever you want to do almost. But he had a single dump, he put $5,000 in, and the insurance company gave him $7,000 worth of life insurance. Now that's all tax-free. So even if you had $5,000 and you had $5,000 in the bank and $5,000 life insurance, this is tax-free money. Okay? So that's a big deal. But let's look at this. Let's look at all these people that didn't have life insurance. They come from all different races and ages. So your picture's on here. You don't see it yet, but your picture's here. Look, and they're all going for around 20. They all go for about 20, from 10 to 20,000, as you can see. They wanted 7,000, 10,000, 20,000, and I'll show you on and on the different ones. 10,000. So that's the number. That's why I say 10 to 20,000. These are people that didn't have life insurance. Their families having to pay the cost, and it's all around the world, right? All around the United States, Michigan, New York, Georgia, Kentucky, Wisconsin, right? So people are planning all around the world. Are you going to be one of these people? Are you going to be a GoFundMe account? And the question is, I already have the answer to that. I already have the answer to whether you're going to be a GoFundMe account. Sorry about that. You are a GoFundMe account. If you don't have life insurance, you're a GoFundMe account. So my question is, now that you know you're one of those 2,209,516, are you going to do something about it? Are you going to message me? I mean, I have a lot of people that I've given quotes to, or even said, Shane, I wanted life insurance, and they still have yet to get back to me. And I just ask you if you're interested. Hey, I'll keep in touch with you. If you're not, let me know when you are. Your family's the one that's going to be dealing without it. Darlene, how are you? But everyone says it is, but who's going to call me and get a policy? Who's going to call me and move forward? It is your family. Russie, Allison, Chris, Darlene. Listen, anybody cannot be a bill to their family. All these people, look, I'm not telling you they're not good people, but I am telling you they didn't have life insurance. They didn't have life insurance. So right now, you're one of these people. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Huh? He needed $20,000. That's all taxable money. Whoever gets that money is income. Just so you know, income, 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 income. None of this is tax-free. Help Colby Earls with his fear, because Colby couldn't buy life insurance. Colby decided not to buy life insurance. Are you going to be the next Colby out there? Huh? Is this going to be you? Let's read Colby's story. All right? Colby is from Portland, Maine. He recently passed away. We all know we're all gonna. He came from one of those loving families I ever met. And so the fact is they deserve one less thing. Well, get life insurance, man. It's not up to the community to pay for it. I think that's ridiculous that the communities are having a burden put on them. We already have high taxation. Now we're having to pay for everyone that dies? T-Free, Terrence Freeman. Come on. There's my man. You don't know Terrence Freeman, man. He's a good dude. Check him out. Follow him. Look, if you don't have life insurance, you're going to be the next Colby Earls. Colby didn't have any life insurance, and he put it on the community. Let's see who else in here is putting it on the community. All right? All right, let's see. What's up, T-Free? That's the crypto guy. That's who you want to talk to about that crypto right there. Terrence Freeman. New York, big city of dreams. Yeah. Well, look, right here. Old Jeff. Jeff decided he didn't need life insurance. He had to live the life. Hey, man, I'm not here judging you. I'm just saying, my man did not have life insurance. So, let's read it. And this is going to be your story. What's up, T-Free? So, proud Leona native from the Bergen Catholic alumni. They didn't teach him life insurance? They didn't teach him he was passing away? He passed away September 10th, 2018. This page is in an effort for the grieving family to pay for the cost. Well, they should be paying for it. He should be paying for it. We shouldn't be. Are you serious? Come on. Including the proper burial and headstone. Well, if you want a proper, you got to pay for that. People don't owe people proper burials. Jeff was a proud son, a brother, and uncle. And yet, he didn't even have life insurance? Come on, man. That is just ridiculous. And then people want to put him on here. Dude, you should have life insurance. I'm not being cold, guys. I'm just saying you're on here also. Relieve the burden of the family. I mean, I see this stuff, and it drives me bonkers. Tina, how are you? People don't have money to be paying for everyone's funeral. Whose funeral are you going to pay for, and whose funeral not? A proper funeral. That's right, T-Free. So if you want a proper funeral, you need to pay for it. You need to get life insurance, right? So right here, relieve the burden of the funeral costs. So let's see what happened here. On Tuesday, Rababa Tukubar unexpectedly lost his loving wife. She was 31. So if you think you're in your 30s, she died in her 30s. And they immigrated 7 years ago, settling in Fairfax, Virginia. Do you want all your news out here? Do you want everything out here like this? I mean, is this how you want? Do you want me reading this on my insurance show? Because if I see your local, I'm going to find you, I'm going to read you. They've been working to build up his IT career, right? Sudden expense of a funeral has left them an extra burden with a 4-year-old son. I can't believe he didn't have life insurance. He wasn't responsible. See, people are skirting the issue. Man, you should have had life insurance on his wife for exactly this purpose, okay? He should have had life insurance on his wife, and his wife should have life insurance, and they should have life insurance on their son. You want to learn a lesson today? Your GoFundMe account. You should relieve the burden of funeral costs to your family. That's the point right here, people. You relieve the burden. Share this out. People need to see the truth on life insurance. We got to stop beating around the bush, because the bush is not getting you to buy life insurance. I'm going to pull up another one. Actually, I'm sorry. Wow, look at this one. A 12-year-old took his own life due to bullying. That's sad. That's sad. That's right in York, Pennsylvania. Yo, that's sad. That's right here. That's in our town. That's right here. A 12-year-old boy took his own life. Took his own life. And his parents didn't have life insurance. Yo, I'm not here. I'm just here to tell you, man, this is terrible. This is very heavy. But it's the truth, man. No, you can only share in the actual video on the watch parties. You can't share only on the actual video. So everyone that does share it, I really do appreciate it. But this is crazy, right? Well, look, if you don't, I have life insurance on my kids. Get life insurance. Everyone needs to have a package, man. It's happening every day, no doubt, right? Look, right here, fundraiser for Ray Hart. Ray should have had life insurance, man. He should have. I've been asked for GoFundMe to provide a little more detail about this in the beginning with who I am and my relationship with Ray. Her name is Natasha Pike. Is this what he wanted for her to have to go on here and do this, man? He's my friend I met 10 years ago, just an amazing person. And I'd like people that have donated in contact with me and the family to withdraw from this campaign. That money will be used to pay for any cost for the funeral. Once we withdraw, I'll be giving the money to the proper parties to cover the costs. Guys, this is why we have life insurance. I mean, this is not, GoFundMe is not life insurance. I just want you to be aware that I don't want to have to pull up yours. So let's see. Terrence is in New York. Let's pull up somebody from New York. You put your town, and I'll try to pull someone from your town. Let's hope it's not you. Let's hope it's not you. So let's pull up the next candidate for they should have had life insurance. I think I'm going to call this show, I should have had life insurance. So right here, we're not judging the people, great people, but you should be responsible. John West III did not have life insurance. Everyone who knew John West knew that he was one of the most genuinely nice people, funny, you would ever meet. He was a great kid, taken way too soon, a few weeks before graduation. His family should have had life insurance, guys. Alright, a question. My mom had life insurance, a couple policies, but actually they were term and not whole life. She was about 85, living on 900 months, couldn't afford. No, but she could afford to get a policy. I couldn't get your mom a policy. Something's better than nothing, right? So, yeah, because see, when people get term policies, it's not whole life, so you're not going to pay the full price. It's cheap. So people hold on to those policies because they have like 80,000 here, and to get 10,000 is twice as much. Well, guess what? To have nothing is nothing. And to put that burden, you should contact me about life insurance, because life insurance is the only thing that'll pay you. If you die within the term, it pays in the term. You have universal and whole life. Death benefits. So you should contact me. Is she 85 right now? Tina, contact me, and I'll see what I can do. I can't guarantee it, but if you contact me, Tina, we'll see if we can't get your mom something that's affordable. And listen, sometimes, here in Brooklyn, New York, sometimes you just have to cut the loss and say, what can I afford? Because something is always better than nothing. Nothing is GoFundMe. So yes, there could be possibly options. Message me. Here we go. Remember, if you don't have life insurance, you are a GoFundMe. Larissa's Funeral Memorial Service, right? We're not judging the people. We're just judging the responsibility. So I don't know what that translation is, but she's in New York, right? Is this in New York? I thought this was New York. Hold on. Let me go to another one. Yep, message me and we'll see what we can do. So let me pull up a couple more. Texas, California. Tell me what town you're in. I'm trying to find New York because I know Terrence is in New York. So I'm going to pull up one from New York. Just give me a second. Larissa was in Brooklyn. She's looking for 7,000. Let me find. So put your town, Grip, how are you, where you are, and message me about life insurance. Today's a great day to get a quote, to get life insurance. Your family's depending on you. Here in New York, New York. How about that, Terrence? New York, New York. So Nathan, right? Nathan did not have life insurance. Let's read Nathan. Am I going to be reading your story? Our dear friend Jasmine Cordell's father, Nathan, passed away Wednesday, the 16th, after a battle with cancer. While Jasmine's been incredibly strong during this time, we want to come together and help her financially, cover for the medical expenses for his cancer treatments, surgeries, viewing. Now, life insurance could have paid for all this and not had to put it out there in the public. And you know what it costs to be transported from New York to North Carolina? Right? If you want to be buried somewhere, come on. You need to have this wrapped up and you'll also live better. So, let's get back to this though. His body will be transported from North Carolina to North Carolina for burial and alleviate any additional burdens. With that being said, any financial contribution can make this greatly appreciated, as it'll be a huge help and go a long way for her and her family. Thank you in advance. You should get life insurance. Do not be this guy. Don't be this guy that doesn't get life insurance and leaves his family. Do you want your kids? Do you want your daughter or your son to have to go do this for you? Look at yourself. Do you want this for you? You have enough money for life insurance. You could have did $25, $1 a day, $30 a month. Laura, Jamie. Look, we have to get the point across that today's the day to get life insurance. I will read your GoFundMe. Look at all these people that are hardworking. You think they don't have bills? They shouldn't be paying for your funeral. You should be paying for your funeral. Come on. That's terrible. I'm not going to make it glamorous and good to go to GoFundMe. Hey Delma, you need to be responsible. Do you want to be on a GoFundMe on the Shane train on the insurance show because you didn't have life insurance. Because I'm going to expose it. We can't have people doing this, being irresponsible. We're already under a tremendous burden, everybody is financially. They cannot be afforded to be paying for your funeral or your costs. You have bills. You heard it, cancer treatments. They still sent the bills. When he died of cancer, that gentleman, they still sent the bills to his family and they have to come up with money. So I'm here educating you the fact that you're going to need life insurance, and the best day to do it is today. Today's the best day. Let's pull up Edie Hughes. Let's pull up Edie. See what Edie's story is. Am I going to be pulling your story up on Facebook? Okay. No life insurance right here. Eddie Hughes. I mean, you had a kid and you didn't have life insurance? Come on. That's just totally irresponsible. Eddie was one of the most selfless, caring individuals, but didn't have life insurance we ever met. He had and will continue to have a huge impact on everyone who was privileged to meet him. He knew how difficult it would be to deal with hardships and always made sure to give support. Why not buy life insurance, man? You're paying cable bills. You're paying electric bills. You're paying car bills. You're going out to dinner. You're buying clothes. You're going on vacation. Get life insurance. Not got milk. Got life insurance? Come on. This is crazy that people are donating to people because they're not being responsible. Right? The family doesn't want the burden. If you don't want the burden of no life insurance, buy life insurance. It's that simple. Life insurance is for your family. That's who it's for. So I know it sounds harsh, but look, you have not been in a position to move on life insurance. So what do you think is going to make you do it? Do you think being embarrassed of being on GoFundMe? That should be enough to get you to say, I think it's time that I stop being so selfish and be selfless. You want to know a selfless act? Get life insurance. That's a selfless act. I want you to write down, get a piece of paper, and think at the end of my life, because the last thing you're going to be known for, your picture's going to be on GoFundMe. Your kids are going to resent you. Your wife or husband's going to, they are, because you put them in a financial hardship for things. And the one thing you didn't get was life insurance. Don't let that be. Don't go to bed without getting the process started. Don't end today without messaging me to get you some information about life insurance. You know, a lot of people said, Shane, my family, my mom's older, my dad's older, they can't afford it. Can I get them? Yep, you can get them life insurance. But if you don't call me, if you don't message me, I'll never hear your question. I'll never be able to respond. I don't know if I can help you, but we should have a conversation. It's about having a conversation. All right? Let's wrap this up on your life insurance. Let's make sure you're not one of those people that's sitting out there and being a burden. You are a burden to your community. You have to understand that if you do not have life insurance, you are burdening your community. Does that bother you that you are a burden? Because nobody wants to be a burden until it's like, oh, life insurance. Look, $17,000 they want to raise, $4,000, $12,000. All you got to do is get a policy between $5,000 and $20,000, and that'll at least be something. Can you at least make sure that you're not a bill? You don't have to make people rich, but can you at least not be a bill? Contact me, okay, at the DeGarry Group. Let me pull up the page. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm Shane DeGarry with the DeGarry Group, and we are talking about life insurance. So you can go like our page right on Facebook at the DeGarry Group LLC. 30% haven't bought life insurance because they haven't gotten around to it. Either more of it or just bought life insurance, just because they didn't get around to it. So this show is to remind you, let's get around to it. Let's get you some life insurance. Let's get you some coverage. Your family deserves it. And you deserve to have peace of mind. I mean, if you think about it, all the stuff you've been through, how do you think you're going to feel when you know that you have that type of coverage for your family? You're going to feel good. You're going to feel real good. I've never been anyone that says, Shane, I feel terrible that I am responsible and got life insurance. I don't hear that. What I do hear is, I want to get more, or I'm glad I got the policy, or you really helped me out. Thanks for being patient. If you want it, I'm not here to convince you that you're dying. I'm here to be ready for you when you're available to get a policy. And look, I understand money. I understand difficult times. I understand. So message me and let's have a conversation. I'm saying let's just have a conversation about life insurance. Because one day, the lights are going to go out. And when they do, as of right now, they're putting you on blast on GoFundMe. They're going to put you on blast. Is that what you want? You want to be on GoFundMe? Message me and let's try to work on getting you a policy you can afford. So, I hope everyone's having a good day. Our number, I'll put up our information so you can see it's right. I thought it was right here. There it is. There's the phone number and everything. Oh, it's just pulling up. Hold on a second. Oh, actually. Oh, wow. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up our information so you can see it. I'll put our contact information up here. Give me 1 second. Please like this page and follow this page. We want to help you get affordable life insurance. You can get a quote on our site without us doing anything. You can just go right here and get a free term quote. You can click on that link. So yeah, I'm trying to find our contact information. So I don't see it on here. But anyway, 717-495-3324. 717-495-3324. 30% have not bought life insurance just for the simple fact that you just have not gotten around to it. Message me, let's get around to getting you some life insurance. 717-495-3324. We work in the United States. 495-3324. Oh, contact me. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day. We work all across the United States. We are independent insurance brokers. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you. God bless you. Share this and invite your friends. That's pretty important. 30% have not gotten around to getting it. Don't be one of those people.